All right, so we're live. What's up, everybody? I know that isn't anybody here yet, but let me wait until some of you guys uh jump into the stream so we can start and kick this thing off. All right. All right. Okay, so it seems like we already have one viewer. Okay. You got two viewers right now, man. We'll start in just a second, guys. Let's just wait and see if there's any more people that would like to jump in order for me to start. But we'll start in just a second. Just give me a second. Small second. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We got two people, right? We got three people actually. Uh we got Jugs McGee. What's up, my boy? Jugs McGee. We got Julio Torres, who actually missed the stream last time, and he told me, "Oh man, I missed it." Hey, thank you for coming this time, brother. Thank you for making some time. And we got a new guy. We got a new Cabana member over here, Soul Eater. He was actually just talking to me on Twitter, and he just subscribed to the channel, and that's what we want right here at Nerdy Cabana, man. As much support as we can. We're just trying to do something for the gaming community. We're trying to be here. We're trying to talk about gaming. We're trying to do something different and something totally positive from the usual negative press that is given to video games, to some video games, to some companies, and even Nintendo Switch. No game war is actually authorized here. Like, we don't talk about like game wars, console wars, or anything like that, unless it has to do with history, like Nintendo and Sega. But the fact that if somebody just comes in here and starts talking about, like, let's say like PlayStation is better or Nintendo is better, no, that's not tolerated, because honestly, your boy Ray Cabana himself, he's a proud owner of different systems. That being said, no console war. Uh my boy Soul Eater 23. Hell yeah, man. That sounds good. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. That's definitely what we're gonna be doing over here. If you guys just give me a second, I will start just doing the actual podcast. But give me a second, guys. Really appreciate your patience. I'm just waiting for something right here. I was trying to see if some people are going to get more people are going to get in the live stream. So give me a moment, all right? I'll start with the podcast in just a moment. Just give me a moment to get a couple things straight right here, and I'll be more than happy to start. Okay. All right. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, man. I'll be just in just a moment. All right. Yeah. Okay. Gaming. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for your patience, man. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of burning over here. Let me turn the AC on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. I'll promise. See, that was quicker. That wasn't so bad. Anyways, guys, welcome to the fourth edition of the Cabana podcast. Yeah. Today is Thursday, the 18th of what month are we in? I totally forgot. I totally forgot, guys. We are in October, right? Is it? Yes, October 18th of 2018. How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys? Let me see who's in the chat right here because I know that my chat is not like a professional streamer or anything like that. So basically, I know that a lot that unfortunately I can't see. I don't have Streamlabs or anything like that. I did say, my boy. Hold on, that we got more people in the chat. I was not looking at the chat, guys. I'm sorry. This is the way I gotta look at you guys right now. This is the way I gotta look at you guys because I'm not using Streamlabs or anything like that or OBS. I'm still trying to learn how to use that, and I got the idea. I was going to use Streamlabs OBS today, but you know what happened? I don't know why it's not freaking popping up in my computer. Like when I went live, I tried to go live 5:30 in order for me to start, just to test Streamlabs and OBS and all that. And it didn't allow me. It didn't allow me to go live for some reason on Facebook. So I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Yo, my boy Loki, my boy, thank you for coming to the stream. I didn't see you last time, so it's definitely awesome to have you here. My boy, my taco eating boy, Angel Escobar is back, my boy. He's back in the house. We got Soul Eater, we got Julio Torres, we got everybody here. Well, not everybody, man. I got 200 something followers on Twitter, but you know what I mean. My boys are here, man. My supporters that really stick out for me, stick out their neck, man. You guys are here, awesome. Right now we are at 7 viewers. This is better than last time, actually, than last Tuesday. So it's awesome to have you guys over here. Man, I'm going to share something with you guys. I'm going to share something that I just got to be completely honest. We are kind of slow in news. Have you guys noticed? Tacos forever, says my boy Sick Dog. That's right, Angel. Tacos forever, my boy. Hell yeah. Like I said in the last stream, when people are sad, they usually eat ice cream, but I eat freaking tacos. Tacos are my flipping life, man. But in all seriousness, guys, we've been pretty slow on news when it comes to like Nintendo Switch and all of that. We've been pretty flipping slow, man. It's been kind of boring the last two. Like last week we were pretty slow. This week started pretty promising because we saw that Doom bundle that got announced for the Nintendo Switch, and I was hyped. I saw that thing, man, and I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be a better weekend news. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. This is gonna be a better week in news, but my God, it's already Thursday. Thursday, the 18th of 2000 of October of 2018, man, and it's still we still don't have enough news. What's going on? What's going on, Nintendo? Bring in the bombs. But honestly, I don't expect them to talk about a lot of things. I don't expect Nintendo to be releasing a lot of as much info. I feel like Nintendo already released a lot of their info in the last Nintendo Direct. Which, by the way, to those of you who says that it was a terrible Direct, nah, it wasn't. It was actually, in my opinion, one of the best Nintendo Directs that Nintendo has done in a while. I don't know about you guys, but Nintendo actually did do a very good job with that Nintendo Direct. And it actually gave us a vision of how 2019 is going to look for Nintendo. And let me tell you guys something, man. Let me tell you guys something. 2019 is looking amazing for Nintendo. It's looking amazing. Those of you who say, I remember that we were getting people complaining about the Nintendo Direct after it was over. We had people complaining about the Nintendo Direct. They were saying how it sucked. They were saying how there were no games announced. Do these people even think? Do these people even freaking stop for a moment to think what's coming for Nintendo in 2019? Do they? I don't think they do, man. I don't think. Oh, my boy, my boy, Ready Not. You hurt Nintendo. Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah, you did. It's a good thing, man. Good man. Good thing to have you here, man. I've been going to I've been going to a couple of your live streams. Sometimes I do stay in the background, my boy, because let's be honest, I'll be honest with you. A lot of time, I'm a pretty busy person. I keep saying this. I'm a pretty busy person. For a lot of you out there that I've messaged with and all of that. I mean, Sick Doc can tell you. I told him specifically, dude, I'm just like super busy. I'm sorry that I'm delaying in your messages and all of that. Man, it's how it is. I'm a pretty busy. Being a business owner is not an easy thing. It really isn't. But boy, I mean, honestly, going back to wait, hold on. We got today is the day. Today is the day. We got my boy Dean, the collectionist, in the house. My boy, I told you you had to be here for me. You're here for me. If you were here, man, this would be me, and this would be you. Come here, Dean. Come here, Dean. That would be you right there. You would be the microphone, man. You know, this would be I would hug the living crap out of you like. Wait, what? No, 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 no. don't do this to me. Wait, what? No, don't do this to me. Okay, so you guys can hear me now. Wait, what? No, don't do this to me. Okay, good. Bro, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I really crapped my pants for a moment, man. I crapped my pants for a moment. Thank you guys, man. I was gonna say it's done. Your YouTube career is done, my guys. I don't know what happened. Dean, I was pretending you were the microphone, and then it just completely shut down. I don't know what happened. I may have to check what's going on because honestly, I'm doing a exquisite, beefy video for tomorrow, guys, for you guys on the Shin Megami Tensei franchise, all right? Now, Shin Megami Tensei is a franchise that I really, really love. And you know what? In 2009, we are expecting this game to come out in 2019, all right? And let me tell you, I'm excited for that game. And I'm going to tell you in tomorrow's video, for those of you who don't know, Loki, you almost on sub? Bro, don't, oh, bro, you would really hit me right in my heart, bro. If you do, like, really, like, oh, I know you're joking. But bro, for real, like, you know, being a YouTuber, man, with this low, you know, like I only have like 112 subscribers, bro. Losing one of you guys hurts. Bro, like when I gain 100 subscribers and I released that Luigi's Mansion video, bro, I lost a subscriber, and I tell you, bro, look, that hit me right there. I was like, oh, I'm not feeling too good. I was gonna start dying like Spider-Man in the Avengers movie. Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good. That's how I was gonna do. No, but really, man, Loki. I'm just messing with you. I'm a pretty chill guy, man. I just like to do this. This is definitely what I love. And yeah, definitely, guys. But going back to Nintendo, man, that Nintendo Direct they had, that was awesome. It really let us know what's coming in 2019. And that was, and let me tell you, man, 2019 is looking amazing for Nintendo right now. I mean, we got games like Luigi's Mansion. We got Animal Crossing. We got Fire Emblem Three Houses. We got Pokemon Generation 8. We got the possible release of Bayonetta 3. We got the possible release of Metroid Prime 4. We got a did I say what else do we? Oh, a game that people are not talking about it a lot. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Well, no, actually, this is the Shin Megami Tensei. I got the fourth one too. Look, Shin Megami Tensei 4. The fifth game in the franchise of the main franchise of Shin Megami Tensei is coming next year also. Boy, who's talking about the fact that Nintendo has no games? They're talking about, some people are talking about Nintendo has no games. Nintendo didn't announce anything. Plus, you got all the Final Fantasy games. Well, not all of them, but you got 7, you got 10, 10-2, you got 10, you got 12. You got all those games coming. And some people are saying that there's no games. Those people who say that need to get out of here, man. So great to hear. Stay humble like that, bro. Julio Torres just said to stay humble like that, bro. I assume that you're talking about. I assume that you're talking about the situation with the subscriber. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. For those of you who have messaged me, on Twitter, You guys know very well that I don't eat bull crap. Listen, I am not gonna say that I'm not gonna say that there are times, there are times that I'm just completely busy and I can't really answer to some of you because there's a lot of people that really do message me. People that appreciate the content, people that appreciate just talking to me because as you can see, I like to talk a whole lot. I like to talk a whole lot. So there's a lot of you that just message me just to say, "Hey Ray, how are you doing, bro?" And if I don't message you at the time, it's because I'm freaking busy and I just can't take it, man. And I just can't take it. And I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. So, definitely, but a lot of you who message me, and when I take a long time, you'll see that probably the following day, if you message me at night or if you message me in the afternoon, I'll probably get you later on in the night, or I'll probably get you the following day, and I'm just telling you, bro, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I really appreciate you, and we start a conversation and all of that because I have no freaking problem on talking like to anybody. You guys are what make Nerdy Cabana awesome in the first place. Don't get me wrong, my passion, which is filming, is something that I love doing. But what is the point of me even filming and doing what I love when I don't have anybody that supports it? That's just like me opening a museum, an art museum, right? And I have all my creations there. What is the point of me having my creations over there and me just looking at them the whole day and nobody else is appreciating it, So it's kind of the same thing, what's the point of me even opening, like, let's say a restaurant, and just open a restaurant because it's what I love doing. Let's just suppose, right? What if cooking is something that I like to do and I open up a restaurant? Am I just gonna open up a restaurant because it's the thing that I love and that's it? No. We need customers, right? Because out of what you love, there needs to have a benefit. You need to have a benefit, You need to benefit of doing what you love. And that is interacting the way that I am with you guys right now. So that's why I love doing it. Julio Torres says, I'm actually busy because I'm cooking, but I follow the people that are like you, humble, that cares about followers. I care about you guys, man. I really do care about you guys because you guys, like I said, you guys are what make Nerdy Cabana. Basically, I mean, I'm at 112 subscribers, and I got here this quick because of you guys. Because of you guys. And my videos are not doing that horrible. They're not doing that horrible compared to other YouTubers that just release, they just start fresh. My videos are not that, they get a pretty good, healthy amount of views. The Luigi's Mansion video that I made, I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of like, I feel the heartache a little bit because I was expecting it to do more. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I put 9 hours of my day on that video. I'm usually, like I said, I'm a pretty busy guy, but I dedicated 9 hours to that Luigi's video, and I had to sacrifice some pants. You know why I had to sacrifice some pants? Because I wanted to give something different. I wanted to do a Halloween special for the Luigi's Mansion video. And you know what happened? I wanted to go to the cemetery because I thought it was the perfect setting for that video. And let me tell you something, I had never gone to a cemetery before. Never before. Never ever, man. And you know what? That's when I started filming for the Luigi's Mansion video, that's when I discovered that I'm terrified. I am terrified at freaking cemeteries, bro. I am terrified. I had to replace 3 pans. 3 pans, all right? To get this video going. And all I got at the time, I mean, it has grown on views. It has like 87, let me see. Yeah, 87 views right now. But at the time, it only did it like how many? Like when I released it, it only got like 56 views. I was like, so this was me, all right? This was me. I was just looking at the trash can and looking at the pants that I have sacrificed. I got like $100 in pants right there in the trash can right now that I had to throw away to make this video possible, and I only got 56 views. Damn it. But you know what, man? It doesn't matter because I still appreciate each and every one of you that took your time in order to take a look at that video. Because because I'm still a small YouTuber. So all the support I can get, I appreciate it. All right, so I'm actually, well, I already okay, I'll get to you, Julio, in just a moment. My boy Soul Eater says, what is your ethnicity, brother? My ethnicity, I know a lot of people get confused because of that, man. A lot of people get confused because of that with my ethnicity. I'm actually Latino, okay? Yo hablo español, all right? So I am Hispanic. I am from Puerto Rico. And if you historically let yourself go by the story of the Caribbean, most of Latin America, like when it comes to like the story, it's pretty similar. But the only thing, okay, so if you go by history, you Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and Dominicans, they are basically they descend from the same thing. And they descend from three different races, right? They descend from white, they descend from Indian, but basically like, like the natives, and they descend from black. So basically I'm a mixture of those three. I have family that are basically natives, but that look like natives. But then I also have family that are white, and then I also have family that are black. So it's just a mixture of a lot of things, man. And that's how I look and that's why I look the way I look. But there's people that confuse me a lot of times. There's people that actually I went to New York, as a matter of fact, and I was on Queens because that's where my grandmother used to live. And I went to some of the shops, and there were a lot of people from India, and they were talking to me in Hindi because they thought I was from there. And then I went to other shops that were Muslim, and at the time I had a beard. Okay, I had a beard, and they were talking to me in Arabic, but I was like, I'm sorry, I don't talk your language. I talk Spanish. That's my first language, man. Spanish. And I finally got to learn English later on in life. So basically, that's what it is. I don't know if that even makes sense or anything like that, man. When it comes to like, when it comes to like people confusing you or anything like that. But I've even had people that talk in Spanish that tell me, like, I remember when I was working in retail at the time. And I remember that one of my customers, a customer that I was ringing up, I spoke to them in English, and I noticed that they were a Spanish-speaking family, and they asked me, I asked them, do you know how to speak? Do you know Spanish? Because you got to make sure, man. Sometimes people may look like they're from somewhere, but they turn out not to be. So you have to be careful, and you got to ask. So I asked them, hey, you guys speak Spanish? And they told me yes. Okay, then I started talking to them in Spanish, and they looked at me and they were like, where are you from? And I was like, well, I'm from Puerto Rico. Where are you guys from? And they told me, well, we are from El Salvador. And I was like, oh, cool. And they were like, yeah, for some reason, I thought that you were one of those guys that belonged to Osama bin Laden. That's what he literally told me. I was just ringing him, and I was just like, did you have to say it like that? Why don't you just go ahead and say you look like a Muslim or something like that? No, he clearly straight up said, you look like one of those guys from Osama bin Laden. I was like, yo, that's not the right way of saying it. Anyways, let me see what we got in the chat. So Julio Torres says, rest in peace, pants. Bro, those hurt, man. Those hurts. Those were comfy. Those made me feel fresh. And now they're gone, all right? Now they're gone for good. I can't wear those anymore, bro. I can't wear those anymore. Julio Torres, papi boricua. Julio, you're boricua, boy. Tú y yo somos del mismo sitio, pai. ¿Qué pasa? ¿De qué pueblo tú eres, papá? Dime, ¿de qué pueblo tú eres? Where am I? Caleb, my boy, Caleb. Welcome to my other channel. Caleb is a longtime supporter. He supports the other channel that I have with my brother-in-law Justin, and man, I've slacked in there, man, because I've been focusing a lot in the Nerdy Cabana channel because it is a smaller channel. I'm still working on a video for the podcast dojo, man, but it's just being, I don't know, it's just being so difficult. And honestly, like, what I'm trying to do right now is just focus a little bit more on this and let Justin handle the podcast dojo for a little bit, just because he obviously knows what's up over there. He definitely knows about what's going on, you know, when it comes to the abandoned videos and stuff like that. The only problem is that right now, unfortunately, you do know, Caleb, because I saw one of your tweets. My nephew, unfortunately, is going through a hard time. He is getting better, by the way. He is getting much better. We thought he was a goner, because of what the doctors told us. But he's getting better, but it's still very difficult for Justin to pull up videos. And me trying to, support some of my to try to make some videos for some of my peeps over here, it has really definitely gotten my time. But you will definitely see me soon over there at the podcast dojo. Thank you so much, Caleb, for stopping by, my boy. What's that was Caleb. What's good? Broke Boy Gaming. I want that Infinity War code, my boy. I saw the movie in the theater. I loved it. I want that code for whenever I feel like seeing a movie. I want that code so I can take a look at it for a pizza night or something like that, because I do those, man. I do those. So, oh, nice. Soul Eater is Dominican. My boy, you're Dominican. Tú eres mi hermano, como quiera, papá. Hermano. You're my brother still. We descend from the same thing. There's a lot of rivalry when it comes to Puerto Rican and Dominican, my boy. But for some, I don't even understand why. We descend from the same thing, my boy. Look at history. We go way back. It's the same thing. Who colonized your who were your natives? Taínos, right? Who colonized you guys? Spaniards, right? Who did the Spaniards bring with them and enslaved? Africans, right? We are the same, brother. Blood-wise, we are the same. So you are my brother as well. Let me see. Broke Boy Gaming, you are, I'm black, LOL. If you are black, that doesn't matter, my man. The hell cares? I have black on me too. So whatever, man. Whatever you are, that doesn't matter, man. We're still gamers and we're still brothers. Besides, like I said, I have my boy right here, Boricua, Julio Torres. There's black in his blood. My boy here, Soul Eater, there's black in his blood as well. There is black in his blood. We all have black in our blood when it comes to, like, the Caribbean people. So, let's see. What time is there at you? Let me see. Caleb is black. I know that, my boy. I know that you're black. Soul Eater says that when he grew his beard, he had the same problem with Muslim, with the situation with the Muslim thing that I was explaining. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's funny, but it's crazy, man. At least if I'm one of those people that doesn't really get offended to get confused with anything else. Like if you want to tell me, you look like you are from Pakistan. You look like you're from India. You look like you are from Puerto Rico, Dominican, black, whatever. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. So but it's still a very funny situation. Loki says, "What time is there, Cabana?" Right here, Loki. It's 6:36. Julio Torres es la. No shit. Are you are you really from Caguas? That's where I'm from, bro. Yo soy de Caguas y me crié en San Lorenzo, papá. Yo soy de Caguas. I am from Caguas and I was raised in San Lorenzo, bro. Just so you see, my boy. Oh my God, this world is so tiny, man. That is so cool. That's cool and exciting. And the fact that you have Pikachu in your picture, my boy Julio Torres de Caguas, and Nintendo fan. Yeah, man, you're one of my guys, boy. Samaritano. You know it, man. Justin mentioned. Caleb says that still support you guys all the way. Thank you, Caleb, brother. Thank you, man. Caleb also says that Justin has mentioned that the seizures have stopped. Yeah, man. The seizures with Ethan, they have stopped. And that's the weird thing. I'm gonna say something right here, man. I'm gonna say something right here. Listen, for those of you out there who are not religious, I really respect your beliefs. I really respect your beliefs, right, guys? Like, I really do, man. I really respect your beliefs. But I feel like with Ethan, what's going on there's some sort of miracle going on, man. There is some sort of miracle going on because Ethan, at first, when he was taken, my nephew Ethan, for those of you guys who don't know, when he was taken to the hospital, he was having a lot of seizures. As a matter of fact, he was having so many of them that it just broke my heart, man. And it just said, like, make it stop, make him stop. That's how I felt. Please, like, I just prayed. I got on my knees and I prayed. That's something that I don't do very often, but I did, man. And I was like, make it stop, man. Like, this kid doesn't deserve this. This is just a, defenseless kid. And let me tell you, bro, it broke my heart. But 2 weeks after to today, and Ethan is just like alive. So he's so alive, man. He's so alive. And I don't want to go in depth when it comes to this guy. If you want to hear the full story, I'll be Caleb. You being a law supporter. If you want to hear the whole story, if you want me to talk to you about it, you can always DM me and all of that. But I don't want to go so in depth into it because I don't want this to be on in the public like that. I am talking about my nephew, but I don't even know if his parents really like me to talk about it, about the whole situation like this. So I'll be more than happy to explain you in a privately matter, definitely. But the seizures have stopped. He is looking much better. He is looking so alive. He fights, man. He grabbed yesterday. I went and visited him, and he grabbed my finger just like this with strength. He looks like he's gonna be just like his uncle. Look, yeah, man. So excited. Definitely good news from that. Can't wait to see what happens. Hopefully everything is positive. Let's see, man. Roy Boys Gaming says, Raichu, I think I'm the only white guy from Europe here in the chat. Loki. Well, Loki, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, man. That doesn't matter. That your race doesn't matter. That's not a problem, brother. That really isn't a problem. Chariot Man Gaming. Chariot Man Gaming. Shout outs to Chariot Man. Chariot Man is the Cabana member of the month, and he's going to be joining us pretty soon in a Cabana podcast live. He's gonna be joining us pretty soon. Huh. Chariot Man, I think you should make a video out of all the trouble that we went through, the 4 hours that we tried to get setting up the stream last Saturday, and we were not able to get it working. Please, please make a video out of that, because that is one hell of a story, man, and a very frustrated one. A very frustrating story, by the way. Loki's from Croatia. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Oh, man, I got a viewer from Croatia? Get the hell out of here, my boy. Really? Oh, man. Let me see. No way. Julio Torres said, no way. Me too, bro. I lived in Quemados at San Lorenzo. I lived in, what was the name? Oh, Santa Clara. That's where I lived, bro. Like really close from Los Tamarindos. That's where I live, bro. En la calle de Street D. That's where I live. Calle de, you know, calle, like what? Street D. Yeah, Street D in Santa Clara, brother. I got some memories, bro, of San Lorenzo. Oh, man. The schools over there are crazy, bro. The schools, bro, the schools. So many stories, brother. Oh, anyways. Chariot Man Gaming, thank you, man. Thank you for thank you for the thing thank you for saying that about my nephew, man. I really hope that he does better, man. Inspiring news from my nephew, Julio said, from the nephew. Thank you, Julio. Like, it does keeps getting better. Chariot Man Gaming says, I thought you was from the DR. No, some people think so, but no, not really, man. Not really. Not really. You know, I'm not, I do have family, you know, that are from there. So well, basically you can say that I have family that I'm kind of, you know, from the Dominican Republic, because I do have family members from there. So it is, but there's a lot of people in Puerto Rico that are related to family, you know, that have relatives in the Dominican Republic too. So there you go. But I was actually born in Puerto Rico, and my parents too. So anyways, so yeah, guys, man, it's been such a great stream, man. Already, it's been way better than the one from Thursday. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I didn't know that we've been having a consistency of 10 between 12 viewers. That's pretty damn good, because I didn't think that I wasn't gonna get any viewers. I don't know. I feel like everything on Twitter has been pretty slow as of late. You know, when it comes to like gaming news, when it comes to Nintendo Switch news, when it comes to everything, it's been pretty slow. I mean, I've even felt like people in general are not really interacting as much. At least when it comes to my Twitter, I haven't been getting that many likes as not that it really matters, but you know, that's definitely something that back then that I thought that it was pretty interesting, right? That I used to get like so many likes on my tweets and all that, but I haven't been getting that many. But I see that people are posting stuff. They're not getting much reactions from a lot of their followers or anything like that. So it must just be people. Are people doing something? Are people not in Twitter as much? Who knows? I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah, man. Resi Senpai. My boy Resi Senpai, he is in the house. He's one of my boys, guys. Resi Senpai, check him out on the live chat. That guy, he has a YouTube channel too that you guys should also check out, because my boy right there does pretty good videos. He just recently started doing YouTube videos. You know, he did a lot of he did Twitch streaming. And I've seen a couple of his streams in Twitch, and he does a pretty good job. And then I started watching his YouTube videos. I can't really catch him on Twitch that much, because of my schedule. But when I do, when I finally do, I always stay in the background. I don't talk too much or anything like that because, again, I'm usually busy when I'm listening to streams or even to podcasts. I'm usually driving or being busy at doing what I'm doing, right? So there you go. Anyways, so there you go. Resi Senpai says, "Oh, stop! No, man, I gotta like I said. Listen, Resi Senpai. Listen. This is my philosophy. All right, this is my philosophy. I've always believed that if you want to grow somewhere, you need people to be. You need to grow with others, man. You need to grow with others." A very good example that I was given the other day about this, I was talking to somebody through Twitter message. I was talking through Twitter message to somebody. I don't remember who it was, but okay, the name can stay confidential, whatever. They were complaining about the fact that, they were not getting enough views in their channel or anything like that. And I told them that I know that it can be a hard thing. I mean, not getting views, not getting that much interaction on YouTube can be pretty hurtful, especially when you put a lot of time in your videos. It can. But I told them, listen, man, you need to create a community. You need to be able to talk to people. You need to be able to be responsive to people, to interact with people. Because if you don't, what are you doing? It's just going to feel like you're just doing videos for your own convenience. When honestly, you should just create a community that everybody can interact. That's what I'm trying to do with Nerdy Cabana. I'm just trying to make a community where I can interact with you guys. I mean, don't you guys see how awesome this is? Don't you guys see how awesome we're interacting and we're just spending time together over here? This is the best thing about having a channel, So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you actually, let's take a look at somebody like Spawnwave. How long do you guys think that Spawnwave has in YouTube with his Spawnwave channel? He doesn't have that much time. He actually started his channel, Spawnwave started his channel back when, in the same month that the Nintendo Switch was revealed, which was in October of 2016. That's when he started his channel. But you know what? You know what happened? He made it to over 100,000 subscribers. But you know how that happened? Because he associated with the right people. And that is so important. Yes, it's important for you to. It is important for you to go ahead and share your videos out there. Yes, it's important for you to market your videos. Yes, it's important for you to do all these things that are going to put you out there. But one of the most important thing is to associate with the right people, Resi Senpai. That's why I don't mind giving you shout outs, because I am not an egoistical MFer, or anything like that. I really want you to grow. I really want you to, grow and be able to have, be able just to go ahead and grow your stuff, your channel. It's a hard thing to do. As I was saying, a couple of minutes ago, I have another channel called the Podcast Dojo. We are heading to 2,000 subscribers over there, and it was hard. It was very hard. And sometimes you release videos and it's just disheartening. You just don't feel like releasing anymore because at the end of the day, because you just spend so much time on it. But you know what's gonna make you gain more people to see you, more people to follow you, to keep releasing videos and to interact with the right people, man. And that's why I don't mind giving shout outs to anybody. And that's why I do the Cabana Member of the Month thing, because I really want to give opportunity to some of you to be out here, to be mentioned, to be given shout outs. That's why I do giveaways as well, because I want to have some sort of other, some sort of interaction with you guys than me being behind a screen and just talking to you guys while I read it, while I read your comments. I'm trying to do the best thing we can. If we could all be, listen, if we could all do a live stream while you guys are behind me, I would freaking do it too. I would do it. All right? I would do it because that is the thing about we are not going to grow as quick if we do it by ourselves. Okay? Spawnwave has over 100,000 subscribers because he started hanging out with the right people, which is the Commonwealth Realm, which is Dreamcast Guy, which is RGT85. And when you go to each of one of those YouTubers channels that I mentioned right now, look at them. They all have over 100,000 subscribers. You know why? Because union, because they stick together, because they wanted to do this together, because they made it together. Now they're all having YouTube as their full-time job, and I'm pretty sure that with the help of you guys, can also do that if it's possible. I mean, it's very hard to make it on YouTube, so I don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, might as well try, right? If somebody became a millionaire doing something, you're going to try to do it too, in order for you to try to see. If that's not going to help you become a millionaire by any means whatsoever, and do you still enjoy doing it, do it. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I'm going to be super successful on YouTube. I really don't, but I enjoy doing it, and that's what the most important thing is. So yeah, man. Let's see, man. All right. Respect Cabana. Thank you, Chariot Man Gaming. Yeah, man. Soul Eater. Hell yeah, it takes a village. It's all of us together, brother. All of us together. Renzi Senpai, you're definitely right. Brother, I am, yeah, man. That's how it is, brother. I'm definitely never going to give up making videos. It's fun, and I love talking about games. And you know what the crazy thing about you, Resi Senpai, is that you told me, well, man, I don't think I had to do a lot of takes on my video, and I don't know if I'm very professional. You sound already like a professional, bro. You sound like you've been doing YouTube for a long time. Talking about how many takes you gotta do, talking about how many takes it took you, bro. If you come to my office when I'm recording a video, oh my God, I gotta take. I listen. I record my voice. I record myself so many times because I keep making mistakes. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is worth, because I believe that I put, the best effort that I could. And sometimes you guys on the comment section give me the feedback. If it came up crap, well, tell me about it. I'll make it better. I'll make it 1,000 times better, my brother. If one of my videos suck, you message me on Twitter and you tell me your videos suck, bro. I didn't like it. You know what that's gonna help? That's not gonna hurt my feelings. That's not gonna hurt my feelings. That's gonna make me feel more motivated to prove you that I can do better. That's what's gonna do. That's the type of mentality that your boy has. All right. Is it discouraging sometimes to make videos when they don't get as much exposure? Yes. But you know what? Nah, this boy is gonna go above and beyond the best he can do. So there you go. Oh shoot, I got your back, Nerdy Cabana. Thank you, Soul Eater. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I'll check your channel too, brother. I'll check your channel too, because again, I really want to check. I'm not one of those people that just talk garbage and then just doesn't support or anything like that, man. I hate that shit, man. I hate when a lot of people, you try to promote your channel and they just come sub for sub. No, get the hell out of here, man. No, I don't like that. Support me because you want to support me. Don't support me because I'm supporting you. Don't do that. Dude, I don't like that trash. But I'll check your channel because you are being supportive and because I think that everybody that supports me needs to be supported by myself in one way or the other. So there you go. You guys are amazing. Resi Senpai, the Cabana community is amazing. It's very small, it's very humble, but it's amazing. And we're trying to get it, and we try to get it bigger because we want as many awesome people as the ones we have right now. We want to get them in here because we need awesome people. Because the gaming community can be, not the gaming community. Let me just say this. Some people in the gaming community, because I'm not going to judge the gaming community as a whole. I'm just going to say some people in the gaming community are negative all the time. No, I want the Cabana podcast to be that positive, that place where you can go in for positivity, for energy and energetic positivity and even motivation to a certain extent. That's why I'm talking. That's why, well, I'm a pretty energetic guy to begin with. Okay. I'm never gonna be as energetic as Chariot Man Gaming, and you know that, my boy. I've told you that. I'm never gonna be as energetic as you, Chariot Man. I told you that, okay? Even though you don't want to accept it, but I told you that. Anyways, I'm trying to be as energetic as I can, and I try to, just provide positive. Do I make some? Hold on, I gotta laugh, man. Do I make some? Do I make fun of some people on Twitter? Totally, yes, because sometimes they just come out they don't make sense in what they say whatsoever. Yes, I do. But that's because I sometimes feel that misinformation and things that can mislead other people in the community, especially in the Nintendo community, it's not needed. We don't need that. We just need, to see things for how they are. If Nintendo does something and it's awesome and we think it's awesome, we have the right of thinking that it's awesome. And if Nintendo does something that we think we suck, we think we suck. And that's it. That's it. There's no need for misinformation or anything like that. That's why I make fun. And sometimes I call out people on Twitter. That's why I do it. So there you go. All right, man. Sorry, I gotta go. Julio Torres say, sorry, I gotta go, but I enjoy the stream. Definitely gonna keep following on your next streams. Vas a llegar lejos con tu humildad, mi hermano. Mi hermano, gracias por venir a mi stream. Thank you for coming to my stream, my brother. I really appreciate the fact that you even took time to come and check me out. I know that last time you were not able to, but thank you so very much for being able to check my Cabana, the Cabana podcast number 4. I really appreciate it, brother. And they're gonna get better. They're gonna get better. Right now, I'm just using Google Hangouts, but I will get the hang of Streamlabs because I want to have the Cabana member of the month name right there in the screen, like I promised Chariot Man Gaming. I want to have that there. I want to be able to have other things. I want my stream to look as nice as possible. And I'm definitely going to do it because you guys in the comment section right now, you guys are showing me that it's worth to do this. You guys are really showing me this, okay? Cloudy Mind Gaming. I don't know if I said hi to you, Cloudy Mind, but hey, man, thank you for coming to the stream again. And he says, facts to @Raid Cabana. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much. Like I said, this week has been pretty slow on news, but hey, we're still having a lot of fun here at the Cabana podcast, and that's what it's all about. We are here to have fun, to interact, to chill and relax. Okay, so yeah, man. Geez, I can't believe that it's already 7 o'clock, guys. This podcast usually runs for like an hour or an hour and 30 minutes. And let me tell you, I gotta go as soon as I'm done with the podcast. I'm gonna go and keep editing my video for tomorrow. Which, by the way, I did mention it at the beginning of the podcast, but I will say it again. Tomorrow, I will be releasing a very delicious and beefy video about the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. And for those of you who have not tried that franchise, I mean, I know a lot of you have played Persona, which belongs to the Shin Megami franchise. It's just a spin-off of the Shin Megami franchise. But you would definitely not believe me if I told you that a lot of people that play Persona, they end up saying, I play Persona, and I ask them, what other Shin Megami Tensei game do you play? And they say, Shin Megami what? So, a lot of people just think that Persona is just a franchise, and they don't even know what Shin Megami Tensei is. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking about it and why you should be excited for it, because Shin Megami Tensei is an amazing franchise. And you know what, my boys? It's coming to the freaking Nintendo Switch. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch. Shin Megami Tensei 5 2019, boys. So, yeah. Yes, it's coming. So, yeah. You guys need to be excited. You guys need to check that video out. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. Get hyped. Anyways, guys, before I keep on going, I also would like to take some time and thank you guys for being here, my boys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll get to some of your comments in just a moment, but I would really like to encourage this because we were talking about support just a moment ago. Guys, I would really appreciate it. Now, I'm not putting a gun. I'm not putting a gun on your head or anything like that. I really want this to be as authentic as possible, okay? I really would like your support in sharing the live streams. I would really appreciate if you guys went out there and let more people know that your boy Ray Cabana streams every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., all right? I would really appreciate if you guys did that just so we can get more activity and we can get more members at the Cabana, all right? And just tell them, if possible, to check out my content as well. And if it's something that they're going to support and that they like, that they see, and they see, that it's worth their time, just tell them to be here and subscribe to your boy, because like I said, this is out of passion, but you guys also make it possible. So, yeah. Oh, man. So let me get to one of the comments. So let me get to some of you guys' comments. And after I'm done reading you guys' comments, I will go ahead and start talking about my drunk stories, okay? I'm scared to talk about them, but you know what? Whatever. All right, guys. Let me get to some of you guys' comments. All right, so Broke Boy Gaming says, peace, y'all. See you guys on Twitter. You're all amazing content creators. Thank you, Broke Boy Gaming. Like I said, I'm definitely expecting to win that code for Avengers Infinity War. Okay. How much you want now? I'm joking, man. Man, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Have a good one, brother. Can't wait to see the video. Gotta go now. Cool stream. Soul Eater, thank you for coming, brother. Thank you for coming. And thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing, brother. Thank you for subscribing. I will definitely check your channel out. Resi Senpai says, I gotta start writing up my mini review on Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, so I know the feeling, LOL. And that Shin Megami Nocturne, and Shin Megami Nocturne is my favorite game out of the series. You know what my favorite game out of the series is, Resi Senpai? Let me see where I have it. Must have it here somewhere. This is my favorite game of the series, okay? Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, okay? I also have the second one, by the way. I love that game. But boy, was I frustrated with a lot of things. Was I frustrated, with the fact that, oh my God, that game really, really, really beat my butt, dude. Oh my God. But hey, it was a hell of a game while I played it. Cloudy Mind Gaming says it's all good. All right, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. All good, brother. And Caleb says, can't wait for your next video. Thank you so much, Caleb. You're being very supportive in both channels, so I really appreciate that, man. Like I said, just remember to every time I put out a video or something like that, retweets will be appreciated. I will sometimes do, giveaways every now and then, just to be as interactive with you guys and stuff like that. I'm planning to do, giveaways sometimes for you guys who are already subscribed to the channel, and I am also going to be doing giveaways for those out there who are new to the channel as well. So, hey, man, we are here in Nerdy Cabana. It's all about the interaction while having a great time. Anyways, all right, guys, are you ready to hear some drunk stories? Are you ready to hear some drunk story, my boys? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to hear some drunk story, my boys? Because you know what? I don't think I'm very ready to tell you about it. I don't think I'm that ready to tell you guys about my drunk stories. I'm not. But hey, here we go, man. Here we go. So I got a lot of stories of me being drunk. Let me hold on. Let me just before I start saying anything. All right. All right, man. So before I say anything about my drunk stories, man, I want to tell you guys that I want to tell you guys that me and alcohol, we were pretty good friends. Okay, we were pretty good friends. We used to hang out where every Thursday to Sunday, back when I was in college and even prior to college. Okay, I know that my boy Julio Torres is not here anymore. Okay, I know he's not here anymore, so he can't really confirm to you unless he watches this video later on how crazy things can be in Puerto Rico. Things can be very crazy. Okay, so I will tell you about a story, a drunk story that I had while I was over there in Puerto Rico. Okay. At the time, I was 17 years old. Okay. I was 17 years old. And in Puerto Rico, the schools are crazy. Okay. Especially where I was raised in San Lorenzo. Things are very crazy over there. I went to a school called what was it called? Man, I can't believe I forgot. Well, no, actually, no, because this wasn't even high. This wasn't that. No, I was in middle school because then I moved to another town in high school. So I was in a school called Teodoro Aguilar Mora. That was Teodoro Aguilar Mora. That was the name of my high school. All right. And that was in San Lorenzo. That was in another town called Yabucoa that I moved later on. So I graduated from Teodoro Aguilar Mora High School. I did. But I still used to go every day over there, just to visit some of my friends that still had not graduated or anything like that. And I used to have a great time. I used to go and visit them, have a great time. There were some girls that I used to go and visit and stuff like that. There were a couple of them that I used to go and visit at the time. So yes, I was that type of guy. My sister was in that same school. She was. And, because she's a year younger than I am, she finally graduated a year after I graduated. And, because I didn't graduate. I didn't graduate in high school over here. All right, guys. I didn't go to school over here. So I don't know how things work so much in the United States when it comes to like graduations. I know kids have their proms and all of that, but I don't know how they work very much over here. But anyways, so over there in Puerto Rico, you graduate, and in the same night that you graduate, the same day that you graduate at night, they do a party. Okay, and that's kind of like your prom over there. That's basically your prom over there. So I my sister graduated a year after, and she said, "Okay, well, I can take a couple of people to my graduation party." I said, "Okay," and she told me immediately, "You can go. You want to go?" I said, "Party, yeah." I was a party man back in the day, brother. And I said, "Yeah, party, hell yeah." And then she said, "Okay, then you'll go." And then I have another friend that, okay, for those of you who are Puerto Rican, you know that in Puerto Rico, you don't go by your name, okay? You know, people like your best friends don't really call you by your name a lot of times. They call you, they have a nickname for you, okay? So I had a friend that we used to call Muffler. We used to call him Muffler, okay? For obvious reasons that I am not going to discuss over here, just in case he just happens to see this live stream. I don't want him to feel embarrassed. But okay, Sheridan Gaming says that's what's up. In US, you graduate, then you go to prom. Okay, gotcha. So it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same way then. Okay. In Puerto Rico, yeah, you graduate and then you go to your party at night, which is basically prom. Although sometimes they do other parties after graduation, like like basically, just like a week or 2 weeks after. But anyways, so my friend Muffler was also my sister also invited my friend Muffler, and she invited one of her friends. And I mean, we went over there to that place, to the graduation, to the where the graduation party was being held, right? And it was in a it was in a location right behind. It was a building that was located right behind a club, right? So right there, we finally got there. And everybody just seemed to be having a lot of fun. What happened was that right there at my sister's graduation party, they were actually serving alcohol. My sister was 17. My sister was, I think she was 16, almost turning 17, and I was 17, almost turning 18. So they were giving out alcohol. They were giving out beer. And if you actually talk to some of the teachers and try to be nice to them, they would give you something extra. Like they would give you a shot, right? So I took both. I took beer and I took shots, right? So I was having a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot, a couple girls over there, and I was finally getting very, very, very drunk. And my friend Muffler was already drunk. The crazy thing about Muffler is that Muffler was just dancing on his own. I just saw him. I remember that I was getting dizzy, and I saw Muffler just dancing by himself in the dance floor. He was just like dancing around, dancing around, and I was like, "What the heck? What the heck is going on with that guy?" I was tipsy too. I was like, uh, okay." So then there's this girl, man, that she just pulls me. Like she just grabs me by my arm, right? She just pulls me. And I start dancing with her. And I said, who the heck are you? And she was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we start dancing, right? Everything is cool. Everything is awesome. So we are dancing. So I sit down and Muffler just looks at me. Oh, you were dancing with a girl. I was like, yeah, I'm dancing with a girl. I was dancing with a bunch of other girls. What are you doing? Oh, let me just see if I can dance with somebody. I was like, okay, but before you go and dance with somebody, let me have that beer bottle that is in your hand. And he said, no, I don't. I want to keep drinking. I was like, okay, bro, okay, you do what you gotta do, right? So he actually manages to ask a girl, hey, can we dance? And she says yes, and they start dancing together. And this same girl that had danced with me a couple of minutes prior, I kept drinking. I kept drinking. I kept drinking. At this time, at this point, I was looking, everything was just blurry, blurry. All right. I was actually I was actually pulled by this same girl again that I had danced, like a couple minutes back. And I looked at her and I was like, "It's you again. Why you keep pulling me to dance? I just want to keep drinking, like calm. The party's so lit, the party's so lit, I'm feeling great, but I don't want to move around too much." And she just said, "I just think you dance. Oh, I like how you dance." I was like, and when she was talking to me, she was telling me all these things. I just heard like the cartoons. You know how when they talk and they hear echoes. That's how I was hearing her. She was like, "Oh, oh, oh, oh. I just love, 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 love how you dance, dance, dance." That's how I was hearing her. I couldn't hear her very well, man. She just kept talking to me, but it was echoes, echoes, echoes that I kept hearing. And she was just like, "Oh, I just want to keep dancing with you." And my God, did we dance? We danced like 4 songs in a row. I was sweating, bro. My shirt, I had a black dress shirt, okay? I had a black dress shirt. I remember that I had it pulled. At that time, I was a weightlifter. For those of you out there, guys, that don't know, your boy was a weightlifter, okay? Your boy was hard as a rock. And I was, I had my shirt, my black dress shirt, all the way to here. You could see my huge arms and everything. And let me tell you, brother, I was just the moving around. My dress shirt was really really wet of sweat. It was just crazy, bro. I felt nasty. I felt disgusting. But this girl was just having such the best time. And I remember that girl just grabbed my butt, man, and she just kind of like pulled me to her. And I felt her, you know what, in my leg because she was tiny, bro. I'm 6 foot, 6 foot tall, okay? I'm not the tallest guy on earth, but I was way taller. She was like 5'2" or something like that. And I could feel in my leg, okay? In my leg. I could feel it. And she was just like moving and moving, like a hula hoop and stuff like that. And I was like, this is feeling kind of weird, man. This is feeling kind of weird, this party. And then while she was doing that, I was already drunk. And I was looking at my boy Muffler over there, dancing with this other girl that he had told her that, that they were dancing together for a little bit. And he had his beer bottle. He still hadn't finished it. He was like, uh, 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 and then he out of nowhere, I just saw that I don't know what happened to him, but he just freaking spilled beer on the other girl's dress. And she was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And he just kept spilling. I was like, "Bro, muffler, bro. It's her graduation party dress." That's how I felt at the time. But I was so weak because I was drunk that I couldn't even say anything. And then when this girl and myself turned, right, I just look that some guys were holding this other dude. Some of my friends, like, there's another friend of mine, man. There's another friend of mine that we used to call Inspector Gadget because the way he looks, his face is like really long, and then he also has like the really long nose and all of that. So we call him Inspector Gadget. So I saw Inspector Gadget holding this other guy that seemed like he just wanted to jump on me and beat my butt. I didn't even understand why he wanted to do that at the time because I was just dancing. I was just drunk with this girl, and all of that. So, anyways, uh, so anyways, I was dancing with this girl, right? I saw this guy, my boy Inspector Gadget. He was holding him off, because he looked like he wanted to beat me up. And then we are done dancing, right? We are done dancing. My boy, Inspector Gadget, he just keeps like just dancing on his own, like over there. And I finally sat down and I felt that this guy that see that he wanted to jump on me while I was dancing with the girl, he just touched me like right here on my shoulder, but somebody else, stopped him from doing whatever he was gonna do, right? I wasn't conscious, man. That guy could have kicked my ass. And I came and another one of my boys at the time came to me and he was like, that guy right there that just touched you, that guy wants to kick your butt. I was like, he wants to kick my what? And he was like, he wants to kick your butt. I was like, why? And he was like, man, you've been dancing with his girl the whole night. And I was like, okay, who, her? And he was like, yeah. And he saw how you were dancing with her and everything. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. She was the one that was pulling me. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything, my boy. I mean, I was dancing with her, sure, but she was the one that kept pulling me to dance with her. So it's her fault. He needs to talk to her, not to me. Because I didn't even know that was his girlfriend. I didn't know. So he needs to go and talk to her. He needs to leave me alone. But anyways, that guy was basically told that it was his girlfriend, and he needed to go and talk to her and all of that. And my God, we just kept getting drunk. My boy Inspector Gadget got drunk and hammered as well. My boy Inspector Gadget just went ahead and he told me, come with me. And we stepped out of the building and he said, you guys want to drink some more? I was like, sure, Inspector Gadget, let's drink some more. So we went to the club. I don't even know how we got inside of that club over there. But we went inside of that club that I told you about. I don't remember I know that we got in. I just don't remember. Everything I remember is blurry. I also remember that a girl at the club stopped me and she was like, hey, Ray, what are you doing here? And I don't even remember who this girl was. To this day, I'm still asking myself, who was that girl that talked to me when I went inside of the club? She was like, hey, Ray, how are you? And all I remember about her was her blurry, she was all blurry, and I remember her hair, her long hair, and her tan skin. That's all I remember. I don't remember who this girl was, but I remember that she stopped me and she grabbed me right here and she grabbed me by the face. I don't remember anything else. But anyways, my boy Inspector Gadget, he bought, a lot of alcohol. And we kept drinking. My boy Muffler, Inspector Gadget, and myself, we kept drinking. So in the blink of an eye, the night was over. The party was over. And we were out there. We were outside, we were talking. We were, having lots of fun. And then there was this guy. That had really loud music in his car. And Muffler was like, covering his ears. What's with that loud music? I was like, man, you know how people are over here. They like loud music in the street and stuff like that. And he's like, no, it's annoying. And then Muffler yells to the guy, yo, turn that beep off. Turn it off. Muffler said, and I said, Muffler, just chill, man. Don't be yelling like that in the street. No, he needs to turn it off. When the guy comes out, bro. When the guy comes out, you know who that guy that Muffler was yelling at was? He was the flipping pimp of the town. He was the pimp of the town of Jabucoa, Puerto Rico. He was the pimp. He's the guy that controlled the drugs and all that stuff over there. And I knew him because when I saw his face, when I saw his face, I was like, oh, I know who this guy is. And Muffler didn't know who he was. And he just kept saying, yo, turn your crap down, turn your music down, right? Oh my God. And I said, Muffler, shut the heck up. And he was like, no, I'm not gonna shut the heck up. And he was like, bro, shut the heck up. I know who this guy is. And then the pimp just told me, hey, man. And I was like, yo, what's up? And he told me, tell your little buddy to shut the hell up if he doesn't want me to take his little tie and just make it eat it. I was like, Muffler, listen to me, bro. If you don't want this guy to take your freaking tie and make you eat it, if you don't want this guy to take a gun and shoot you down, you better calm down, boy. You better calm down. And then he obviously calmed down because then he understood my message. And then somebody picked us up. I don't even remember who picked us up. And I heard stories that I was just like in the window trying to get off the vehicle, because I was so drunk and I wasn't thinking about what I'm doing. Oh my God, bro. I just remember, and that's pretty much it. The next morning, I woke up. I remember that I woke up just like this. I opened my eyes, and freaking Muffler, my friend, he was sleeping right. His face was right in front of me, bro. When I saw that, I was like, yo, what the heck? Oh my God, bro. I was like, the first thing I did, bro, I'm not even gonna kid with you guys. The first thing that I did, I touched my back. I was like, am I safe? Am I safe? What happened? What happened? And I was like, Muffler, what the hell happened? Muffler told me, don't worry. We're straight. I just fell asleep next to you, and that was it. I was like, you better, bro. You better. Because if I see anything, any results of this, I'm gonna you up, Then my boy Inspector Gadget called me. Huh, can I stay at your house? Why, Inspector Gadget? You remember all that alcohol we drank last night and all that alcohol I bought you guys? I was like, well, I kind of do. And he was like, those were $300 that my father let me borrow. And I just spent it on alcohol. And I was like, sorry, Inspector Gadget, but you cannot stay at my house because I'm not even going to stay at my house. But buddy, help me out. So I don't know how that even ended up, guys. But that's one of my drunk stories right there. And I think that, and I have a lot of other drunk stories that I'm not even going to share, man, because not as of right now. I'll think about it, but I don't know if I'm going to share that, just for the simple fact that your boy has some drunk stories that are some of them are just way too crazy, man. Just way too crazy. The one that I just told you right now is one of the least crazy ones, okay? It's one of the least crazy ones. So the other ones are way too crazy, and maybe I shouldn't do it. Okay, guys? Okay. Anyways, guys, it's 7:30. As I previously stated, the podcast, the Cabana podcast, runs 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's 6:20. It's actually 7:29 right now, and we still have 4 of you guys. Thank you so much, guys. I know that a lot of you couldn't stay until the end, and that's totally fine. The fact that you came over here and supported me for a little bit, that is really appreciated still. So thank you so much for stopping by. For some reason, time went by pretty quick today just because we were enjoying ourselves too much. I think we were enjoying ourselves too much, and this was definitely a better podcast than the previous one. So thank you so much, guys. Remember, support as much as you can to small content creators. A lot of you guys are content creators as well. Support each other. Let's grow each other. If you see me sharing some of you guys' things, don't be weirded out. If you want to share some of my things, I would really highly appreciate it. And just tell everybody that your boy Ray Cabana is out here, and he's out, to give out the best content that he can. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, Senpai, Rezi Senpai.
It was fun to. He says it was fun to watch, fun and chilling your stream. Even though I got here, See you, buddy. I got here late. No problem, Rezi. You have a great night. Everybody in the stream, Cloudy Mind Gaming, Chariot Men Gaming, everybody else, brothers. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you so much for your intense support. Thank you so much for showing up. This is Ray Cabana from Nerdy Cabana, wishing you guys a blessed one.